Today's update is huge, Driab, and honestly, it's got millions of people across America talking right now. If you get SNAP benefits, food stamps, or you receive SSI, SSDI, or VA money, then what I'm about to tell you could directly hit your wallet. Because starting this October Artsenling Arsa War, the government is officially changing the rules. And for many people, that means less food, more paperwork, and a lot more pressure. SNAP is what helps low-income families, seniors, and people with disabilities buy food each month. You know that EBT card you use at the grocery store? That's SNAP. But here's the problem under a new law called the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. Not the rules about who gets SNAP and for how long are changing. And honestly, some of these changes are brutal pause, Kano. Let's be real. GRI food prices are crazy right now. Everything, milk, eggs, bread, all going up. People are already struggling, but instead of giving relief, these new rules are making it harder to qualify. So if you or anyone in your family is on SNAP, pause, listen closely. The biggest change, dearest work requirements. The government is tightening things up. If you're an able-bodied adult with no kids, and you're not working at least about 6 hours a month, Georgie, you could lose your SNAP after just 10 months. Before, there were plenty of exceptions, older age, health problems, being a caregiver. But starting now, those exceptions are shrinking fast. The rules are tougher, the checks are stricter, and a lot more people will be asked to prove they're working or training. Pause, and the age limit, that's another shocker. Before, people over worsers didn't have to follow these work rules. But now that's changing too. Some people in their worsers, even early losers, will be forced to meet the same requirements as younger workers. Get to think about that. You've worked your whole life, your health isn't perfect, and now the government says, sorry, work by Sir hours or lose your benefits. That's rough. And if you're taking care of a child, pause. Get ready for the cutoff age for exemptions just dropped in some states. That means single parents with Zhiwu or Zhilu-year-olds might be told to find a job or join a program even if they're already stretched thin, just trying to keep the family together. No, and for veterans, G and Zai, this one hurts. Some veterans who used to be exempt from work rules will now have to follow them too. These are people who served their country, came home, and are just trying to get by. And now they might lose their food benefits if they can't meet the Batsur hour rule. That's not just unfair jijing, that's insulting. Pause. Now, if you're on SSI or SSDI, there's a little relief. You're still considered disabled, so these work requirements don't apply to you. But here's the catch. Your SNAP amount might still not go as far as it used to because the government just changed how the benefits are calculated. They're using something called the Thrifty Food Plan, but now it has to stay cost neutral. In plain English, your benefits won't go up even if food prices keep rising. You'll be stuck with the same amount while groceries get more expensive. So even if you still qualify, you'll feel it every time you swipe that EBT card. Pause. States are also under pressure now. If they make mistakes or have too many payment errors, they'll have to pay for it. So caseworkers are double checking everything, more documents, more proof, more stress. You'll probably get more letters, more questions, and less patience from your local office. And the small programs that used to help, gone. Funding for SNAP education. Trim the programs that taught families about budgeting and healthy eating. Cut. So not only is there less help, there's also less guidance. Let's make it real for a second. Sarah Wusharar, lives alone. She has arthritis but doesn't get SSDI. Before she was exempt because of her age. Now she's told she must work Batsur hours or lose her benefits. Dirt James, a veteran who served his country, works part-time and used to be exempt too. Not anymore. And Maria, who's on SSDI, still qualifies, but her food money just doesn't stretch like it used to. Rent's up, bills are up, groceries are up, but her SNAP frozen. So why is the government doing this? They say it's about saving money and pushing people to work. But critics say it's punishing people who are already struggling. They say it's cutting off help from seniors, single moms, and even veterans. Desperate people who just need a little support to survive. If you're watching this and you're on SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits, the most important thing right now is protect yourself. Make sure your paperwork is up to date. If SNAP sends you letters asking about work programs, don't ignore them. Respond right away. Show proof that you're exempt. Don't give them a reason to cut you off. Also, start planning ahead. With prices going up and benefits staying flat, every dollar matters. Look into food banks, community pantries, local support programs. You are not alone in this. A lot of people are going to need extra help in the coming months, and that's okay. This isn't your fault. No, each state is a little different, so check your state's SNAP website or call your local office. Some states might offer extra support or grace periods, but only if you stay informed. At the end of the day, Dirine, this isn't just about food stamps. It's about survival. For millions of Americans, this is the difference between eating and going hungry. And it shouldn't be this hard to get food in a country like this. So stay alert, stay updated, and stay prepared. The October Arsen Ling Ars was bringing real changes to SNAP. And if you're not ready, it could hit you fast. If this update helped you, share it with someone who gets SNAP or Social Security. Don't let them lose their benefits by surprise. And if you want to keep getting these updates before anyone else, hit subscribe right now and turn on that bell because the next update could be about your own check